Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time, we finished up everything we can do in the Ikana Graveyard and we got ourselves another bottle, making 4 bottles in the game now collected. And this episode, I'm starting here in Clocktown with a couple of things collected. I went out of my way to get me some money, got ourselves some supplies like some bombs, some Deku Nuts, and some sticks, arrows, and I also traded around deeds to get us the mountain title deed. And this is actually very important because remember how when you trade a deed, the Deku Scrub in the area leaves? Well, notice how we got a Deku Scrub here. This guy is not actually the one from Clocktown. This is a completely different Deku Scrub. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're the one who gave me the land deed. Thanks to you, I've been able to do business in the place I've always dreamed of. But there aren't many places to plant beans around here. You know what magic beans are? I'll sell you one for 10 rupees. You know what? Sure, let's go ahead and buy a bean, because you never know when this could be useful. So this is the Deku Scrub that's from Southern Swamp. Since we traded deeds with this guy so we can come over here to Clocktown, now we can go ahead and buy magic beans here in Clocktown as long as we traded deeds with this specific Deku Scrub. This works with the other scrubs you encounter in the game as well, so that is a good thing to note. Now, before we leave for the ocean, I want to make my way over here to West Clocktown, and I want to go into the shop here. Here in the trading post, we got ourselves a scarecrow, and we were told, hey, you can play us a tune. So you know what? Why not? Let's play this guy a song. Oh, baby! That's a nice thing you got there. Let me hear a song you wrote on that. Yo! Oh yeah! That's a nice tune, baby! By the way, I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Want to learn it? I mean, we already learned it from you, so I'm gonna say no. Oh, sorry. That's too bad. If you'd like to see me again, play that song you just played for me. See you later, baby! So that song may not really seem that important right now, but trust me, that song that we just played for that scarecrow will come into use later. For now, let's go ahead and make our way over into the west side of Termina Field here, so we can go ahead and jump over this fence. So, I do kind of want to show something very interesting. This is something you can do in the N64 version. We could call our horse here Epona, and then we can jump over this fence, but there is another way to do that. In the N64 version, we can go ahead and place a bomb down here right below us, wait for it to explode, curl up, jump up in the air as a Goron, and if we do it just right, we'll be able to make our way across this fence. I'm gonna wait for the bomb to start flashing, and while we're in the air, we get hit and the recoil of the bomb sends us over the fence. So you could use your horse opponent to jump the fence, or you can jump the fence yourself. This is something they patched down in the 3DS version. Recoil works a little bit differently from these bombs, but hey, if you play Epona's song on the other side of the fence, Epona still somehow goes through the fence, so hey, I'm not the only one glitching here, it's also my horse. Welcome to a new area in the game for us to explore. This is the Great Bay Coast. Go ahead and jump over this fence, make that a little bit easier, but hey, we got a sign here. Let's see what this says before we continue onwards. Great Bay Temple. Beware levers. Dangerous deep sea life forms. Alright, good to know. Be careful of the levers. Didn't really think they were much of a deep sea thing, because we've seen them on the surface level here in sand, but I guess it can be underwater too. Here we got another sign. Let's go ahead and see what this says. Danger! Keep out! Swimming prohibited due to murky water. Well, looks like someone didn't listen because there's someone just out in the water and they don't really seem to be moving. Let's see if they need any assistance getting back to shore. Somebody. Please. get me. The shore. This guy doesn't really sound that great. If we get behind him, you can press the A button here to grab, and now we can push this guy to the shore. So let's go ahead and push him over. Man looks very weak. He can barely walk. What's in this water? It doesn't seem healthy. It did say murky, but hey, you never know with ocean water. Could be any kind of toxins in it, but I don't think that's the problem. This guy looks weak because of something else. In fact, he's so weak, he can only get slightly on the shore before collapsing once again. This guy has definitely been through something. I'm Mikau, the Zora people. Guitarist in the Zora band. I think this is it for me. My final message. Will you listen to it? Yes, we will. One, two, three. Oh, baby, baby, listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs, and she lost her voice. You can't hear what she says. Whoa! In Great Bay now, something's a-happening. Is it now? Baby. Oh, baby, listen to me. I don't want to beg. Gerudo pirates, they stole that girl's eggs. I went to stop the Gerudo pirates, then pow and bam! I got knocked down and here I am. Baby! Baby! If I die like this, even if I die, I won't be in peace, that's for sure! Somebody, please rescue her eggs before the pirates take their toll. Oh, somebody, please heal my soul. That's all. Thank you. Heal your soul, huh? Well, we have the song just for that. Let's play Mikau, the Song of Healing. We now gotten the Zora mask. This mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Zora, and press C again to return to normal. Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. Oh, this is very sad. This is the first time where we witnessed someone who will give us the transformation mask we need next. We just witnessed their death firsthand, so this mask means a lot more to us than the other 2 transformation masks. Let's go ahead and put on the new Zora mask here and become Mikau the Zora. Let's go ahead and read his grave and figure out how the Zora works. Here lies Mikau, the legendary guitarist of the Zora tribe. He is to be remembered in song, and his lyrics are written here. Will you try to sing Mikau's lyrics? Let's go ahead and read the first part here. We are the Zoras. Sharp fins are the mask of the Zora. We swim, speeding through the seas with A and the control stick. If R is pressed when swimming, a shield is produced to deflect enemies. If you have magic, though. We can even die by pressing B. Oh, we are the Zora. Let's go ahead and read part 2 here of this. For my punch of anger, hit B. Press P repeatedly for a flurry of attacks. Yeah! For my deadly move, press and hold B. Now release. It's the final blow. My double cutters. So what that means is that if you hold the B button, you have yourself essentially 2 boomerangs. There is no boomerang item in Majora's Mask. Instead, you have yourself these Zora fins, which are just as effective. We can go ahead and make our way over to the water here, and as that little grave site said, if you hold down the A button, you'll go ahead and swim through the water here at blazing speeds. It is really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this mask so we can go ahead and hit ourselves an owl statue here. And while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and equip my bow, turn around because right above us is Tingle. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy down. That's a very far drop. He must have some knees of steel to be able to survive that fall. Well, let's see, what map do you have for us now? We can buy the Great Bay map, which we already have, but more importantly, we can buy our final map we need, the Stone Tower map. So with this, now we have every single map of Termina. So now we can see our way around the canyon, and that is it. No more maps to be buying from Tingle. I'm sorry, buddy. There's no need for us to ever talk to you again. But hey, if you're in the Kana Canyon, an area we haven't really explored yet, hey, maybe we'll see you one more time, just for old time's sake. So we pause, we can go ahead and take a look at our map here, and now it is fully filled out. We can even see we have explored some of the area in Akana already. So now we can actually see what exactly is in that area, but we won't be going over there for quite some time. So there are a couple things I want to go ahead and mention here about Mikau. First things first, his grave site. For starters, that grave in the N64 version is all the way near the entry point of Great Bay. But in the 3DS version, the gravesite is moved over more to where Mikau actually is in the quest itself, so his grave is more at the edge of the shoreline where you rescue Mikau and play him Song of Healing. Another thing is that Mikau is further out in the shoreline depending on what day you visit Great Bay. The more days you are into your cycle, the further out he'll be into the ocean, so it's easier to get Mikau back to the shoreline on day 1, as he's closest to the shore on that day, compared to day 3, where he's all the way out into the ocean, very far away from the shore. And while we're talking about the Zora Mikau himself, I need to mention something pretty drastic about the Zora transformation, specifically in the 3DS version of this game. In the N64 version, swimming control is very simple. You just hold down the A button and you can go ahead and swim fast. In the 3DS version, they changed how Zora controls entirely. So in the 3DS version, when you're in water, you press the A button to do a slower swim, but you have more freedom to control yourself. But in order to do the fast swimming from the N64 version, now you need to use magic. You hold down the R button to go ahead and use Mikau's extra attacking power from his shield, but this is also the fast swimming control from the N64 version. So to swim fast in the 3DS version, you are always burning magic. I don't understand this change. I mean, I understand making the control a little bit easier on the player in some ways, because the Zora is a little bit easier to control in the 3DS version, but having the fast swimming from the original now use magic is a big problem, because there are certain things in this game that do require you to move fast with the Zora. If you do run out of magic, you can still fast swim, but it's only in a short spurt. You have to keep on pressing the R button to do this, and the reason why you need this kind of ability still is there are certain things Zora can break only by doing the fast swimming. So having this map to magic now is really not ideal. I'm not a fan of this change, and honestly, out of the 3 transformations, the Zora mask is definitely my least favorite in the 3DS version, specifically because of these changes. In my opinion, these changes ruin this mask in this remake. But now we made our way to Great Bay and we healed the soul of Mikau, gaining herself a new transformation with the Zora mask. We're gonna go ahead and end things here. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we'll go ahead and explore the Great Bay Coast here now with our new transformation in hand. I'll see you guys next time.